Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I gotta get my angry bird in there. My angry bird and my bull and my bear. They don't quite fit over there, so I'm gonna leave them up here. My bull and my bear. I'm picking them up every once in a while. Anyway, welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm Sacred Rights, and I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I know I don't look like a survivor, but I am a survivor. I had two strokes, one of which was a hemorrhagic stroke. And if 100 people got the hemorrhagic stroke, only 83 people, 83 people would die. 83 people would die within 4 weeks. It's mind-boggling. And so I feel blessed that I've made it 2.5 years. I made 2.5 years because most people, the vast majority of people, did not make it 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And I made it 2.5 years. So ashe. Thank you. I appreciate you. So that said, shout out to New Thought Media Network for being the space and the opportunity for me to grow. And thank you for being here. All of you that have subscribed, that are watching late, that are watching on time, I love you. Let's keep this thing going. Okay, now it's time for my topic. And that is going to be a little tricky. It's not really tricky, but I'm going to make it a little bit tricky. Before I do that, let me just give you a disclaimer. I am not a financial planner, so please do your own research. Do your own due diligence. Ashe. Now, let's get back to it. What happened yesterday is that I was watching Reverend Mel's show. And then I was doing something. I was doing push-ups, actually. I was doing push-ups against the wall, doing wall push-ups now. Let's not get excited. Not doing push-ups on the ground. I'm doing them against the wall. And then I stopped. I stopped doing wall push-ups, and I was like, what? What happened was I came on the TV. Now, see, I've had a hard time explaining this. I'm going to try to explain it one more time. It's like it's like watching a robot almost of you talk about things that are different, slightly different than how you think about them, and definitely what you remember. That's not even clear. But you've got to. Anyway, I'll just explain it straight. I'm looking at the TV, and on TV, I see me. I'm doing things. I'm articulating things, and my mouth, the things coming out of my mouth sound different. That my I don't know what to call it, but the way that my mouth is moving is different, and everything is different, including the things he's talking about. I'm talking about he, like it's not me. He's talking about, I'm like, I did that? What? And it hit me kind of hard. I was texting with Reverend Mel about it. We talked about it. And then I told my mom, I'm not sure if my mom did this because of that, but my mom sent me a whole episode. Now, mind you, I'm doing like the last little minute of Reverend Mel's speech, Reverend Mel's class, Reverend Mel's sip. Right? So we're talking about she's the whole part, and I'm this tiny little piece at the end. And then my mom sends me the whole piece, I was like, oh shoot. So anyway, I had to, get restful and concentrate and think myself through it. And I was thinking, all right, And let's just try to get through it. Let's try to get through it. Because I don't know. There's got to be a support group for this. It's got to be some way. There's got to be some kind of support group for people who have a separate personality, maybe. Or maybe that's it. Maybe it's a separate personality. That's what it feels like. It feels like a separate personality between me and him, right? So he is talking about all this stuff. He's talking about all these wonderful things, and I'm just like, what? What is going on? But I learned some things. Thanks, Mom, for sending me that episode. I learned some things. I mean, I learned so much from one episode. And even if he was like, this seems like longer than the half-hour episode. Yeah, it does. It does, but it was not. It was not. I crammed so much information per show in. And I was like, I don't think I could do that now. Not to put any bad mouth on myself, but I don't think I could do that now. Or what I want to do that now. But my man, before, he's putting in all this information. Right? It's all this information. And also he put me in touch with some really good ideas. One of them, my mom's been needling me about the whole time, is write your show notes. Write your show notes. Now you see, I just got my welcome. I've had 2 strokes. I just got that written up. Right. I just got that written up. And so I've had trouble. I've heard my mom talking to me about it. But my translation of that is a little complicated because this doesn't work. 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 You know, it's like it takes me a while to find something that works. So I found something that works here. And ultimately I found that, and that's something I would have been able to find faster if I was him. If I was that previous version of Sekou, I would have found this faster. But anyway, I found something that works now. And so I'm going to keep working with this. So this is writing it out in the banner section. So the banner section only takes 100 characters. So I had to break it into 2 sections, 2 banners. And that's what I got. And I was like, wow, that's great that I figured that out, because I still would have been like, I don't know how I'm going to make notes. But now I've got something. So anyway, that said, there were some other things about me that I thought were interesting. So one is the homeless, the unhoused, right? I've done a lot with the unhoused. And I was asking Reverend Mel when we were texting afterwards, I was asking her, should I do something? Like, I feel like I haven't done much for the unhoused since my stroke. And you know what? You know what she reminded me of? She reminded me of the time when I went to Nashville recently, and I spoke to the assembled men at the church, 10 unhoused men, and I spoke to them. I spoke to them about making money. And there was one guy who said he was going to do it. And out of those 10 people, that one guy, that means a lot to me. Because for all these other reasons that I don't know if I have time to get into. You know what? I'm going to have time to get into it. When I first discovered the unhoused, I volunteered for my mom's church's first. I'm trying not to say the name because I'll get the name wrong. But first Capitol Hill. Sorry, Mom. I volunteered with him, and I learned about the unhoused through them. And there was one man in that group. Once again, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. And that one man, he found me. He kept finding me because I was up. I was nervous. I'd never done anything like this before. I didn't know what to do, what not to do. So I was up. And it turned out to be that he and I were the only two people up. He and I were the only two people up. So he kept finding me. And he just wanted to talk. He just wanted to talk because he had survived a hurricane. Ground zero. Like, his stories blew me away. His stories completely blew me away. And I was thinking about having that effect of one person, having that one person be affected by what you do. And so when I went back to my mom's church and spoke to them, I was hoping for one person. And look what I got. I got one person, different guy. And I just got that one guy. And I was like, man, that feels like something to me, right? So Reverend Mel reminded me of this. And I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, that's a great time, right? And then she said that was most powerful to her. And I was like, okay, well, what if I can do the two things together? What if I can give people the hoodie so in case you don't know, the hoodie was buy one, give one. You bought one for yourself, and at the same time, you automatically generate a second hoodie that I would give to the homeless, give to the unhoused. And that was cool. But now it's something more. Now it's something where I need to offer myself to whoever gets a hoodie. If you get a hoodie, I'm going to offer you the chance to learn how to fish. Learn how to fish instead of, I'm using that joke about, well, not a joke, but you want to teach a man how to fish. Wait a minute. If you want to teach a man how to eat, you give him a fish. If you want to teach him how to eat for the rest of his days, you teach him how to fish. And so I'm offering someone who's wearing the hero t-shirt, the hero sweat, the hero hoodie, I'm offering them the chance to learn how to fish, because we've learned that it's 1 out of 10 people. 1 out of 10 people express interest. Other people express a little bit of interest, a little bit, 1, maybe 2 people, but 1 expressed real interest, right? So that said, I'm gonna offer people their chance. You want to learn how to fish? You want to learn how to make this money thing work for you? And that feels good. That feels good. That feels good. That feels settling to my heart. And so, first of all, I got to get the hoodies cranked back up. 1 for 1. You buy one, you give one. And I've got to promote the fact that I'm giving the money to the Roxbury Action Program. So what just happened there, I'll just tell you what happened was I had to pinch with my right hand. My right hand is always in pain. And so it was giving me trouble closing this amount here. And here, once it gets here, like, you think I would be able to tell that I've got the hoodie pinched, but I can't tell. I just got to estimate it. And see, I can't quite get it. Oh, there it is. It's difficult for me to do. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to re-energize the hoodies for the unhoused. Hoodies for the unhoused. And Reverend Melissa said, have I talked to any of the nonprofits that I did this work with before? And I was like, no, I've talked to anyone I've done this work with before. And so I'm sure they'll be happy to hear from me. I'll reach out to them and talk to them about it. So baby steps. Right now, I just need to get I just went to my website. My website looks like it's not up. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But anyway, that's what occurred to me from watching both a snippet of me yesterday and a full episode of me yesterday, that I need to give to the unhoused. And the way that I want to give to the unhoused in a bigger way is to offer to teach them how to fish, because the fishing is not everybody's ready for it. Not everybody is ready for it. You gotta think. You've got to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. And I know I used to listen to somebody talk about changing mindset, and I'd be like, you know. But it's true. It's true. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your mindset. So anyway, that reminds me of something. I'm gonna draw these in. I don't know how to draw them in yet, but here they are. This is the cobra, bear, and bull for the up green and the down red. I don't know why I just did that, but I just wanted to, involve them in the show somehow. Anyway, so there's that. Okay, so I want to talk about something else that happened yesterday. So Fee was watching this show yesterday. Well, a show more like a presentation. She was watching this presentation yesterday, and I was, tuned out. I was watching the movie, and then I was like, "What?" And that's because the woman had mentioned books, and I was like, "What? Have a ebook?" I was like, "I have an ebook. I already have an ebook," and so it was a money making seminar, and I used what I learned in that course this morning, just random this morning. I just put something in. And don't you know that I got 2 chapters of a book done like that this morning, today. I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. It's it's everything. And so here it is. This is the book that I've been wanting to write. I want to write a book summarizing the money thing. Because it's so crazy, right? So to sum it all up, to have your life, I must be taken away, and then to deal with the funds, the expense of having something that bad happen to you. Well, bad is a good thing. Good thing to happen to you, and how much that costs. And so I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it struck me that it could happen that fast. It could happen that fast. And I've been wanting to create this book. That's what I started to say. I've been wanting to create this book about me and money, because I've got books about everything else. I got books about that can be an answer to the stroke. But I don't have a book about the money. And I need one, because the money around me, the abundance around me is just uncanny. And so, yeah, I've got to get that done. So anyway, I wrote 2 chapters this morning. I mean, even with going out to run and all that thing, I wrote 2 chapters, and I felt good. It reads well. I was like, oh, this feels good. This feels good. So now I gotta get my list out, as my mom would say. Get out a list and make a list of what I need to do in what order. and figure out what's going to take place. But I want to do this book. I really want to do this book because the money thing is what's missing from my life, right? Like all of a sudden to have money be such a big part of my life, to have nothing out there, like no book out there, it really, I've been feeling some kind of way about it. So this is the thing. This is the thing that is going to get me through the money thing. The money thing. So I'm going to do this money book. I don't know when, but if I could do 2 chapters in a morning, I might be done with this book by the end of the week. You know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness. So shout out to Fee. Shout out to her new person who's broadcasting to her. I mean, there are so many ways to do things. All you have to do is tune in. All you have to do is tune in, and there you can find the right way. There you can find the right way. All right, let me see. Let me check my comments here. Let's see what we're talking about. Fee King is out doing breakfast shopping. She's using our Section 8 card to pick up some groceries, and last night I was so happy to finally go out and get something to eat. But I am very focused about that because eating in with Fee and not eating out has shaped my thoughts around this, right? So yesterday we went out to eat, and I immediately tipped me. I tipped me, meaning my Charles Schwab account. What do you mean, Sekou? What I mean is, I paid for dinner, and I hadn't been in so long. I was like, oh, it's a familiar restaurant. I was like, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? I was like excited about the restaurant. Even though I used to go there all the time. Like daily. But now I was like, ooh, maybe I get this. I scratched that out. Maybe I get this. I was like, so excited about it, right? So anyway, I bought the food, and immediately I tipped the amount to Charles Schwab. And what do I mean by that? That means that I took $1. I added $1 to the food. So whatever the food was, I forget what it was now. So say it's $15. I added $1 and charged myself $16. And I took that $1 out and put it into Charles Schwab, because that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You don't worry about the fact that you don't have lots of money. You play with the little bit of money you got. The little bit of money you got, you play with it and put it away, and put it away, and put it away. Oh, and there was something else I learned yesterday by watching myself. I learned, what did I say? I said you want to get it, stack it, get it, move it, stack it. Get it, move it, stack it. I was talking about getting money, right? Get your money, move your money out, move the 10% out, 10% or $1, at least $1, move it, stack it, and then move it. Now the second stack and move was stack it up as in the bank account and move over to your Charles Schwab thing. Like if you want to wait until you get to $100 or $75 or $50 or whatever it is you want to move it over. But now I'm just like, move it over, get it, stack, get it, and send it. Get it and send it. Get it and send it. Like, don't even worry about making up a space for it in your bank account. Yeah. So yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay, so now we're gonna do one more thing I saw me do on the TV yesterday that Mom sent me. Look at this. This is, and Reverend Mel gave me this in the really big styrofoam version. But look at this. Look at this. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. So I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. So, well, that didn't roll right. Here we go. Oh shoot! Now I fell off the thing. Fell off the table. Okay, fell off the table. One. So what this means is you're gonna take $1, and you're gonna move it over to your Charles Schwab account. I'm gonna keep saying Charles Schwab because I believe in them. They've hooked me up for free, which is incredible. It's like, what? Well, every time I talk to somebody, they was like, they've always been like, what? How much does it cost? I'm like, yeah, it's free. And they're like, that's the same way I was. I was like, come on, bro. Tell me what the real deal is. No fee at all. So get you in a financial advisor. Get yourself a financial advisor. But anyway, you're gonna take $1. You're gonna transfer it over to Charles Schwab. Now, that means you need to open an account at Charles Schwab. You can do that on your phone. Just download the app. And if you need help, you go into a Charles Schwab dealership, a brick and mortar place. Brick and mortar, like they're everywhere. You just go in and say, "Hey, I'm trying to download this app. Help me out," and they'll help you. But what you need to do is you need to take $1 out and move it to your Charles Schwab. $1, because then you'll be an investor. And that reminds me of the quote I held up the other day. There's 75% entrepreneurs, but 15% of the wealthy. 15% of the wealthy are investors. You hear me? Are investors. That's me and you. We can invest in our money, and we're going to be part of the people that win. All right. Okay, folks. That's all I got. Tomorrow I'm talking with Rev Mel. We're going to talk about the last of the little bit of David. I was looking for this folder. It's a cute little folder, right? Yeah. So this and this came from David, and he's out in LA. I went out to LA to sit with him, and I learned so much. And so we're going to talk about the final things of what I learned from him, and then we're going to get started. Ashe. Okay, folks. I will see you later. And remember that now is better than perfect. All right. And I will see you guys later. And as soon as I find my video, there we go. All right. I'll see you guys later.